El Fraternanza de Musico. The Brotherhood of Music. Not necessarily limited to boys. You could have girls in this brotherhood as well. For those watching, if you don't also subscribe or see Savage Responds, at Savage Responds, common spelling, all one word, if you want to have this conversation expounded a little bit, I will do my best to make these standalone. My last video about music and going a little bit further with that, and the unity that music brings. Not just my friend at that time, and then maybe even not just now when we swap things back and forth a few weeks later. In that very same 1995 year that I'm stuck in, and maybe this is why I'm stuck in that year, my girlfriend at the time when I was attending USF over little south of here on the other side of the bay. She was in tight with the drama department at the college, and I was over on the engineering side, which is not necessarily akin to the arts. They loaded us down with so many books and drafting things. There wasn't much time for us to necessarily partake in expanding our creativity. That's another story. And it's not necessarily important, but she is a Filipino, and we go to the drama department. They have it was downtown Tampa, and it was a big production, and we all go there in one car. And I'm not the driver. Some big ass Ford LTD or what have you. Me and these three other girls. We're going down the road, and I know her, but I don't know the other two at all. Seemingly nothing in common. Later on, the thing in common was they loved it when we would go to a restaurant. They always claim, like, man, we love it when you come with us because we actually get good service. But and they thought it was because I was white. It wasn't. At the time, my family was doing really well, and I was spoiled fucking rotten. So I would always find time, and I'll occasionally do this now. I'll get up from the table, find the server, and slip the server a $20 bill ahead of the time, and just set expectations. That's an aside. But we're all in this car, people I seemingly don't have anything in common with. The year is 1995, and driver, she puts in a tape, Nirvana, Nevermind. Smells Like Teen Spirit comes on. The conversations all stop, and here we all are singing along to this music. The music for me that changed me from enjoying hair metal, which I had evolved to from MTV when Metallica. I was late to liking Metallica when One came out. It switched me over from hip hop and rap to metal. Then metal went on. I really dug the hairband shit. All along liking punk, but Nirvana switched me over to that Seattle grunge thing. So much so for those that have heard of it, I don't know if you've seen it, Savage, that movie Singles. That I don't know how to put this. Because I was in engineering at the time, the guy in the movie Singles, he's over in Seattle. He's an architect or some sort of civil engineer, and he goes to all these clubs, you know, where like Alice in Chains and all those other people are playing. And I was just enamored with the lifestyle. But there we all were in this car, going to this play, and as the kids say today, we were vibing. I didn't know what it was at the time. You think that when you and your friends like something, it's your own thing. As much as you see the crowds cheering, as much even as when you go to a concert, but I think you experience this in a concert as well. And it's something that can only be experienced live. Or in a case of when you're in a car with the Asian invasion. The vibe, the found vibe. I haven't experienced that in a long time. I don't think I've experienced it necessarily since close thing is, you know, seeing a live comedy show. Some are saying that in this world of AI and how you can't tell if something you hear on the radio is an organic performance or true, or even things that you see on video. For me, I can't even trust my eyes anymore. But if you're there and the other person is there and all of your senses are there and it's a person, flesh and bone. We've cut some live performances lately, wife, daughter, and myself, you know, just band stuff, plays. I think for me, and I hope this carries over, that we get back to like a live performance renaissance. All right, Savage Shooter, thank you so much for the topics, and thank everybody else for listening in. Check out my boy Peanut. To you, I know you don't like him, but to be fair, and you got to think about this, you don't really like many people, so there's that. You gotta put it in context, my old friend. All right, y'all. Take it sleazy, and as a great man says, if you can't be good at it, because I'm gonna try to do my best to be good at not being good today, because shit, man, work fucking sucked yesterday. I couldn't do right, so I'm gonna be good at not doing right. Catch y'all homos later.